I'm going to address you on two issues. The first issue on the delayed compensation of the people of Teso. The second issue is on the bad law that government wants to introduce on the taxation of our people. I call it a bad law. Now, on Tuesday, the April 2024, at 2 p.m., I raised a matter of national importance on the floor of Parliament in respect to the delayed compensation of the people of Teso. Parliament directed the Attorney General, Kirio Kiwanuka, to ensure that he includes the delayed compensation of the people of Teso in the ongoing ministerial policy statements in the budget of 2024-2025. The Attorney General is expected to report to Parliament on Tuesday of this month. Now, if the Attorney General does not include the compensation of the people of Teso in this year's budget, I, Ebwalu, on behalf of the people not only of Soroti West, but on behalf of the people of Teso and other areas that have not been compensated, I will not participate in the passing of the budget of the 2024-2025 financial year. I also want to call upon my colleagues, the members of parliament from Teso, from Acholi, from West Nile, from Lango, that we walk out of parliament in protest if the budget for the compensation of our people is not included in the budget of this year, because this government only works on pressure. My colleagues in the Teso parliamentary group, this matter is not about NRM. This matter is not about FDC, my party. This matter is not about NOP. This matter is about the people of Uganda. In any case, government is supposed by law to protect the people of Uganda and their property. Government failed in its obligation under Article 21, Article 22, and Article 24 to protect our freedoms and our property. A number of our people were killed. A number of our people were abducted. They were raped, and we lost property. Government denied all that until our people went to court. I want to thank the Honorable Elijah Cooper. I want to thank the Honorable Julius Ochen, Papa Imodot, and others who went to court. And now we have 3 court judgments. In all the 3 court judgments, government lost these cases. The latest case was on the 19th of October 2023, where the court ordered government to pay us by June of this year. By June of this year, all the people of Teso should have been compensated. Failure to do that, we are allowed to use all other avenues to take government to court. If government does not pay us by June of this year, I have talked to our lawyer, Counsel Richard Omongole, of Omongole and Company Advocates. We are going to drag government to court now for execution so that we now recover by force. My position was very clear. Okiror, the so-called chairman of Teso parliamentary group, went and attacked me for raising the issues on behalf of the people of Teso, the issues he has failed to raise as a chairman. I am saying we need a comprehensive list of all the people who have been paid. How much were they paid? What were they supposed to get? Because the court said that each person be paid 950,000 for a cow lost. So we are saying, you kindly government make the list public so that we can all get to understand. The Attorney General failed to provide that list. So for the chairman, the so-called chairman of the Teso parliamentary group, who should be leading us, to come out and attack me instead of supporting me, it was a very unfortunate situation. I am going to meet Okiror in Parliament and tell him his face and tell him that you are one of the people who are letting the people of Teso down. Because this matter is not about NRM. This matter is not about it is about the people of Teso. The chairman of Teso parliamentary group should instead be supporting me, should be backing me in this matter. Because for them in NRM, they cannot raise such matters. But for us, we can raise. That's why we keep telling NRMs, the issues you cannot raise, you tell us to raise. That's what happens in other areas. In Acholi and Lango and other areas, the issues that NRM cannot raise, they give their colleagues in opposition to raise. And that's what they should be telling me. The issues that they cannot raise, let them tell us to raise. So I will take up this with the chairman himself, and I will confront him in parliament when I meet him. According to the court records, and in consultation with our lawyer, Counsel Richard Omongole, the court made a ruling. There was a case of our brother Julius Ochieng, where court awarded 205,000 people to be paid. There was a case of the Honorable Elijah Cooper, where court awarded 2,020 people to be paid. And then there was a case of Oluka from Ngora, 9 cases. There was a case of Papa Prasimodot, 115 cases. All this goes to close to 4 trillion shillings. That is what we are demanding from government. And these demands are not negotiable. They are our rights. Government watched us when people came here to kill us, to rape us, to abduct us, and to loot our property. Where was government at the time our property was being looted? Our people were being killed. Where was government? One issue I am going to share with you. Government, through the Ministry of Finance, has come up with a bad law to raise revenue in the next financial year, 2024-2025. They have raised very high the taxes on fuel, kerosene, cement, and the worst one is land. Government has already gazetted this bill, and it is called the Income Tax Amendment Bill. Now, this is on the withholding tax. If you intend to sell your land, if your piece of land is 10 million shillings, it means you have to give government 500,000 from that money of yours. This money will be charged on the purchasing price of the land. So if you intend to sell your land at 20 million shillings, you must be ready to give government 1 million from your money. I want to say this is a very bad law that we are going to oppose it generally, and particularly we are going to oppose this law. Land belongs to the people according to Article 237(1) of the 1995 Constitution, and it has never been amended. So if government wants to use any land in Uganda in any way, they must consult with the people. Our people have not been consulted, and on behalf of my people, this law, I'm going to reject it on the floor of Parliament, and I want to appeal to government to withdraw this law. Even don't waste time to bring it to Parliament, because we shall reject it. I want to thank the tennis Parliament. This law came in tennis Parliament, and they rejected it. If it comes now, we shall reject it. My colleagues in the NRM, this matter is not about you. It is not about NRM. It's about the people of Uganda. Land belongs to the people. Even you in NRM, you have your land. Even you in FDC, you in any party, you have your land. So when it comes to the matters that concern the people of Uganda, we should not take our party lines. We must stand with the country and not stand with our parties.